Hello friends! Today we're making a vegetarian dish and it's really delicious and healthy.
And we're baking it in the oven.
So now let's get into cooking. So let's cook.
Go!
She's out for miles.
In this procedure, add 3 tablespoons of any cooking oil. Now add the medium-sized onion that we cut up into pieces into the pot with the cooking oil.
After onions got fried a little, add 2 medium-sized potatoes that we have washed and peel the skin, and make sure you cut them into small pieces. And then stir frying them really good.
Fry it with the onion and make sure the oil heats up when frying those ingredients. After 5 minutes of cooking, we will add 400 grams of chopped up cabbage like this. We also cleaned and washed this cabbage before we added this into the pot. So start mixing them together, the cabbage, the potatoes and the onions, while you fry it really good. Now we will add 1 grated carrot.
So add that in, and we grated it properly and we washed it properly. So add that in to the pot, and it's 1 grated carrot. Now we're going to add in 3 green peppers and a half of a red pepper that we washed and cut into pieces. We're going to add both of them in. And now stir frying it good.
All together, it has been 7 minutes for the ingredients, all of them, to fry and cook really good. So now we can add 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. Put it in with all the ingredients and cook really good. On to the next ingredient, which my sister will say.
So next is 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, which we're going to put in. Now add salt as needed. Stir frying it good. For the next step, we're going to take 3 egg yolks and we're going to beat it with the egg beater. Now we're going to add 170 milliliters of milk. Now stop beating it again.
Next, we will add 170 milliliters of yogurt, plain yogurt. We will beat this with the eggs, with the egg beater.
Next, add 45 milliliters of olive oil. Then start mixing it well. Make sure you mix all these ingredients properly.
The next ingredient we will add is 2.5 tablespoons of flour. Beat this as well with the other ingredients in this bowl.
Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. So this is the second time we're adding this. First we added it to the vegetables and now we're adding it to this. And the salt is also 1 teaspoon. Now mix it well.
Mix it really good.
Everything's coming together. Now let's go on to the next ingredients and steps. Now we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
The next ingredient is 3 sets of parsley leaves that we washed and chopped into small pieces.
Now keep mixing it. Continue to do that. And now this procedure is done. Now let's go into the next procedure steps. Now we're gonna add the egg yolks, the milk and everything we mixed into the vegetables that we had before. And we fried it. So now start mixing it good. Mix it properly so everything does come together. The vegetable and everything has to be well mixed.
So now let's go on to the next step. This step is to take a cooking paintbrush and then you have to spread the oil with this and really spread it, paint it over this. Make sure you cover it fully, side to side and top to bottom.
Now put all the vegetables and everything we mixed into this bowl. And now spread it all over. Because we don't want it only in one place.
Compress it and make sure it's all on the same layer level.
It's been spread very well. Now sprinkle some red chili flakes onto the vegetables. And we used the red chili flakes before in the first part.
The next ingredient or the next step is to add 200 grams of cheese, but you'll see that later.
You have to sprinkle the red chili flakes all over. But
So-
now the cheese.
Yes. Also shredded cheese. We shredded this and then added this into the bowl.
The vegetables, on the vegetables.
Yes, on top of the vegetables, but it's not normal cheese. We just shredded it, right?
Yeah. Sprinkle some more cheese all over. It has to be everywhere.
Now we're adding more cheese. The next step is to bake it in an oven for a temperature of 180 degrees and the time to 30 minutes, like that. So now we're gonna move on to that step.
So let's go to the oven.
After 35 minutes, we finally took this dish out of the oven. And now look, it's ready to serve, so enjoy your meal.
Wow, it actually looks wonderful.
It has a cheesy flavor, it's really like, I want to eat this so badly. Wow.
Yeah, it's good thing that we added lots of cheese. Okay guys, this recipe has turned out really good.
So we hope you enjoy and try this recipe.
So thank you for watching.
We hope you try this and enjoy this recipe.
So, we'll see you in the next video.
Until then, bye.